back to Mini Makerspace. Today we are doing a recycled craft all about turtles. So what you're going to need, I'm using a rock. You could also use an egg carton, anything that's kind of round shaped for the main body and the shell. Scrap pieces of green paper or foam, cotton balls or pom-pom, some leftover googly eyes, and some green paint. Now I'm using green because I love green sea turtles, which aren't actually all that green. They're kind of a brownie color, but I'm gonna use green for mine. But you can look up pictures of turtles, different kinds of sea turtles, and talk about what color you want yours to be. Now, the first step, because this one's gonna take the longest part to dry, is to paint your main shell or body. I'm gonna paint mine green. Now, if you're using different colors, you can look up about different shell patterns, talk about the shell patterns of turtles. I wonder why different turtles have different shell patterns. Something that you could be looking up just to further that interest. Talk about that in there. What are turtle shells made out of? What does the inside of a turtle shell look like? There's all kinds of questions that I'm sure if you start digging, you are gonna have just a really fun day of learning all these fun facts about turtles. Now you're gonna wanna have something to put your shell down on to dry while we're working. And it's up to you whether or not you wanna paint the entire thing. Maybe you want to leave the bottom of it unpainted. Maybe you wanna paint the bottom of it a different color. That's up to you. That's the best part about crafts and art. Everyone's is a little bit different because every artist is a little bit different. I'm just gonna paint the top of mine. I'm gonna just leave him off to the side here to dry. All right, so while your shell is drying, we're gonna get started on the bottom, which is going to be the fins or the flippers of a turtle. So turtles have 4 legs, just like lots of other creatures do, but especially sea turtles, the ones that live in the ocean, theirs are more pointed, like paddles to help them swim. So when I'm drawing those on there, I'm gonna draw a base, but I'm gonna draw 2 flippers at the front. I'm gonna leave a little space for his body in the middle. And then I'm gonna draw 2 more. Oop. That's why I always do my templates in pencil. So if I make a mistake, I can fix it. And I might want to hold it up close to my shell to see if it's gonna be big enough. But you're gonna want something that has space for all 4 of those turtle fins. Once you have that, you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna carefully cut it out. I like to cut mine in pieces so it's not too hard to hold. Set those pieces off to the side. Because the best part about this craft is that it uses scraps and bits of other projects that I might have done, so nothing ends up going to waste. Because when we put lots of things in the garbage, it's not really good for our environment. That's not taking care of our friend the turtle. So my extra scrap pieces of paper, I'm going to set aside and make sure I put those in the paper recycling. But when that's done, you're going to have the little body for your turtle. Now, for my turtle, so you're gonna want to just set it to see, where is this shell going to fit best? I think mine's gonna fit best right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my glue gun. My turtle's paint's still a little bit wet, so you might want to have yours wait a little bit longer. but I'm gonna glue him on so he fits just perfect. Now, I didn't have pom-poms for mine, so I'm going to use some cotton balls I had left over. And this is kind of perfect because I might just roll them around my painted hands a little bit. Dab out, maybe give some texture to my shell. Just giving them some color so they match my turtle just a little bit better. And then I'm going to take my glue gun, just at the very top of my shell. Put a little bit of glue. Stick my turtle head on. Now my cotton ball is not perfect, but that's okay. I think it looks kind of fun, and I kind of like that it's a little bit of a different color because it makes it a little interesting. Now that I have my turtle body and shell and head attached, I need to get him some eyes. So I'm going to take some extra googly eyes I have. And I'm going to just put just a little bit of glue on one side of the turtle head and on the other. I'm going to try to get them to be fairly even so my turtle doesn't look too silly. But if you want to make a silly turtle face, well, go right ahead. That would be awesome. So when that's done, you have your own unique little recycled turtle. Now, if you made your fins out of something, maybe you have some foam or some extra rubber or something that you can coat this with, you could even put, depending on the material you make, you could have your turtle live outside. Mine, because he's made out of a cotton ball and paper, is gonna live inside, and that's okay. Now, if you check the link that's going to be here and at the end of the video, you can learn more about turtles and the other amazing things we could be doing to be helping our creature friends out in the ocean. Thanks for coming to Mini Makerspace. I'll see you next time.